Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 37 of FTB Infinity Evolved Skyblock mode. To start things off today, I want to go collect the rest of the dragon hearts that we need. I think it's something like 60, 70 more, maybe 80 more. To help out with that process a little bit, I set up two ender chests, one that's filled with end cell, one that's filled with wheat, and we'll use that to transport the materials we need to the spawner. So let's head over to the end again. Actually, before we do that too, let's also grab my hopefully now filled capacitor. Indeed, a Draconian flux capacitor. And that'll provide the energy to power my bow and my jetpack while I'm out there. In fact, how do I turn this on? If I click charge, armor, and hotbar. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now let's head over to the end. A simple matter of swapping out the drawers that were here with chests that have the end stone and wheat, and I no longer have to restock the system. It restocks itself. I would also infuse the matter beamers here, except for the fact that I don't have dimensional shards yet, and as far as I know, the only way to get dimensional shards in this pack, because dimensional shard ore doesn't world gen, obviously, is to trade it with villagers, and I just don't have the villager trading system yet, so yeah, no infusing. I think infusing about doubles the rate that they work, but, well, not having it's not the end of the world. Anyways, there's kind of like a bedrock ceiling here now, but with that on, I think I should just be able to hang back, let dragons spawn. And in fact, if I can, there's probably nowhere safe to stand. But I'll say if I can stand somewhere safe, I can just let... Why are there no dragons? Look, dragon? Dragon, please. Oh, I guess it just takes a while to spawn a dragon. Really? It feels... Oh. Why are you off? Ah, there we go. Oh, I see what happened. I added some more matter beamers on this side, and it caused the redstone to touch this thing. Which is why flipping the switch also turns the power off, which is what's probably making it spawn incredibly slowly. Alright, yeah, this is much faster. I can... Like, I don't have to kill all the dragons as they spawn, right? I can just stand out here and wait for them. And, eventually a large number of dragons will build up, but they kind of attack me. That's the problem. Whatever. It should only take like 15-20 minutes to kill all of these dragons. If I can ever hit them. But yeah, I'm gonna get the remaining 60, 70, 80 dragon hearts I need. I'm gonna leave that heart there to see if it teleports to me when it's done spinning. I know in Minecraft 1.12, in Draconic Evolution, the hearts teleport to the person that killed the dragon. But I don't know if that feature exists yet. If it doesn't, that heart's probably just going to fall into the portal and disappear into the void. But anytime now, heart. Whenever you feel like you want to be done spinning. Jeez, it's been a long time. I guess it gives you time to go pick them up. Based on how long it's spinning, I'm not expecting it to teleport to my inventory. Ah, look, it didn't teleport to my inventory, but it managed to land on something and not go into the portal. Or maybe they just don't go through the portal? I don't know. But it does look like I have to go pick them up myself. Ugh. It's tough being lazy. It's a little mini game for myself here. I'm trying to create the largest continuous area of portals I can. So I found that the dragon from where he spawns tends to fly directly towards you if he sees you. I think he aggroes right on you. And we quite consistently one-shot him while he's flying at us. So I kind of get to like choose where he flies to. So like I just put a portal there. I'm going to try to put a portal there and here. And yeah, just see how big an area I can cover with portals. I just kind of have to guess when to shoot. With that one, I think I shot a little late. Alas. These little 1x1 holes are by far the hardest part to fill, because the portal only has like a radius of 3, right? So you only have like a 5x5 to kill it in. Ooh, this might get it. This one's going to be close. I've been I think I've had like 10 failures to fill the portal already. So, haha, I got it. But I've got a couple more tiny holes left. One there, one here, so on and so forth. This is fun. Let's give it one more dragon before we call it. I think I have enough dragon hearts now. So I'm going to try to fill in that hole right there. Well, it's going to be close. Oh boy. Gotten laggy too from all the items that are floating around. I think I got it. I'm gonna go flip the kill switch here before the next dragon spawns. And I don't remember which hole it was, but I don't see a hole here anymore. So I'd say I did a pretty good job of painting this with portals. Anyways, I'm going to pick up some of this. I mean, I don't even know why I'm bothering to pick it up. I don't need the Draconium. I don't need the EXP. But I'm going to try to pick it up anyways. And then I'll see you in the overworld. 81 hearts. I believe that's 81 anyways. Yeah, 81 hearts total. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I'll farm a couple more. But now I have to turn all this into Awakened Draconium. So I know I have a bunch of Draconium blocks that I made, and I intended to charge earlier, but I forgot to drop them off in here. So we'll start charging them now. It'll take them, oh boy. I guess the Draconium block that went in my inventory, that went on my hotbar, immediately drained my Draconic Flux capacitor to charge them. That's probably why, yeah, these each have, what, 20 million? That's about what was left of my capacitor. Whoops. Alright, well, we'll charge all that now. But I should still have a fair bit of charged Draconium. That's, what, 2.5 stacks, so like 150? I'll awaken as much of this as I can. This process is going to use a lot of Draconic cores, so let's just craft 2,000. Turns out Draconic core is actually quite cheap. And I still have 21,000 Draconium left. Yeah, Draconic cores are very easily accessible. To help with spreading the hearts out when I drop them, I just built this system that takes a dropper, and then because the dropper doesn't actually drop things straight down, they end up naturally spread out a little bit. And I think that's enough spread that I won't cause them to try to awaken the same pieces of Draconium. At least in my first batch, it ran without issue. And being able to do 10 Dragon Hearts at once means that this whole process won't take all that long. So yeah, like it looks like they're all pointing at the same pieces, but once the explosions start, I think the next heart will realize that like the pieces it's trying to awaken have already been awakened, and it just continues down the line. There we go, perfect. I used about half of our Dragon Hearts, and we now have 236 blocks of Awakened Draconium. I'll use the rest later after more of this Draconium gets charged. But for now, you know, it takes it a little while per block, so. Alright, moving on, let's go to look at the Creative Energy Cell. It requires 16 Draconic Flux capacitors, so I think I should just be able to request 16 of those. Short on Mana Steel. Alright, let's make some of that real quick. Can I do it with the blocks? Let's see here. Can you be turned into Mana Steel blocks? We can. Okay. Let's just transform a whole bunch of this. And I did also double up our mana bank here. It's now 2 layers of 49 mana pools. So lots more mana in storage. But this should chew through a significant amount of it to make Mana Steel. Maybe less than I expected. Looks like all of that took maybe 10%, probably even less than 10% out of our mana bank. Wow, that's a lot of mana. Add a recipe that uncrafts the blocks as needed, and now we should be able to make the 16 of these. Perfect. Anything here material-wise that really catches my eye? A lot of bedrockium. Ord metal, thaumium, but that can all be made on demand. 74 or 72 Awakened Draconium blocks per 300 plus nether stars. Alright, have at it. Start. Anyways, that's only part of the Creative Energy Cell. We've already made the Quantum Solars. I think I can request resonant frames. Resonant Energy Cell frame full 6. I need another 16 per cell. Oh, I can't request these. Alright, let me set up the recipes to request filled frames. I can request empty frames. Can I really not request filled frames? Alright. This recipe is simple enough. An empty frame becomes a filled frame. Magic. And then we put it in fluid transposer with redstone. Alright, now I can request filled frames. I don't remember how many I need. I just request all 16. There we go. So taken care of. We've already made our solars. RTG fuel, I believe we can craft. Yeah, we need 8 per cell. So let's request 8. Looks good to me. Start. And all that lumium, alright. Actually, I don't auto-craft lumium yet. Let's add a lumium crafter to the end of this processing line here. Lumium is tin plus silver plus glowstone in an alloy smelter. So again, it's easiest, I think, to do it in the alloy smelter. You can, if you choose, you can use the induction smelter instead, but then you have to make the dust and yada yada yada. So this is just a one-step process. It's definitely not the fastest, but again, passive auto crafting doesn't need to be tremendously fast. All right, I just see the first batch to finish, so I can set the filter on the drawer. Ooh, you can get 4 ingots per. So that makes it actually not all that slow, all things considered. Anyways, we need lumium in block form, but that's a very simple ingots to block recipe. Now, though, I'm out of low-hanging fruit. First of all, let me turn off NEI so we can actually see the window here. All that's left are the enhanced Galgadorium blocks. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4, 28 of these per energy cell. And I think, you know what, instead of me trying to figure out what exactly I need, let me just put in the recipes, and we'll let Applied Energistics tell me what it takes to make 28 enhanced Galgadorian blocks. I ran out of slots in my redstone furnace interface here, so add another one. Thank you, Thaumcraft, for letting me play the game again. Really appreciate it. If you didn't stop letting me play the game in the first place, but you know, Thaumcraft, you do you. Anyways, now I can put more recipes here. So that should be the last one. If everything works out, let's see what all we're missing. I'm sure we're missing something. It was 28, right? Let's see. Mushrooms, sugar, so by extension, sugarcane, gas tiers. I guess my gas tiers from sieving is just simply way too slow. And magma cream, or slime balls to make into magma cream. But if I'm going to spawn slimes, I may as well just spawn magma slimes. All right, so mushrooms and sugar will come from a mob, or will come from a regular farm. We have to set that up. Gas tiers and magma cream will have to come from a mob farm. Also, this craft is apparently 160,000 bytes, so let's get 4 more 64K crafting CPUs, and I'll upgrade one of our crafting CPUs just to be large enough to handle the craft. It's been a while since I've used this system here, but let's get it started leveling up some sugarcane seeds. So those have to be grown on sand, and we need some crop sticks. Oopsies. There we go. I also added a trash system to our output chest here, so this is all stuff I don't need anymore. Flip the switch and it all gets dumped over the side. Why I'm dumping it over the edge and not throwing it into a trash can, I couldn't tell you. But, I don't know, it looks cool to watch it get dumped over the side, I guess. Anyways, I think if I just turn this on, this should start our seed growing, right? So that'll take a couple minutes. While that runs, let's also work on breeding to the mushroom seed. So brown mushroom spores grow brown mushrooms, unsurprisingly. And they are potato and netherwort on mycelium. All right. I'll segregate a small area here so that the mycelium can't actually spread to anything. Oh my gosh, this pickaxe is too fast. Oh, I don't want water flowing down there. I have stuff down there. Water, please. Hold on. I hope I didn't break anything. No, it doesn't. Oh, wait. I washed away a fan. Also, I don't know how you guys spawn. Do I have explosive on this right now? No, I don't. Thought I had a mega torch down here. Did I wash away my mega torch as well? I probably did. Wait, no, my mega torch is right here. How did those spawn? I may never know. Mycelium can't actually spread to dirt, can it? It can only spread to grass. Anyways, netherwort has this annoying thing where it has to be dark for it to grow. So, do I have so little dirt? I guess I can craft it on demand. We have to fill it up here. Let me get. And now that it's dark, I have night vision on, but whoopsies. Am I close enough that it's getting harvested by... hold on. I have to turn off at least one of these. Hey, you. Stop it. I think that one's causing it to be harvested. Alright, let it grow again. And nope, it's still being harvested. Alright, I'm just gonna turn off the auto farm for now. Not like we're using the wheat it's growing anyways. There we go. And now we can do the crossbreed. Do I have more ancient spores? When crossbreeding to something that grows on a different material, it's very easy because you'll never get a failure to crossbreed. Like mushroom or potatoes and netherwort are not allowed to grow here. So the only thing that is allowed to grow here is the mushroom I'm looking for. And I think you can bone meal it to make it faster. Although it looks like it's still up to luck. It might have to be dark. I'm not sure. If I go through this entire stack of bone meal, I'll try it again when I make it dark. Alright, oh, there we go. I made it dark and it almost immediately spread. Perfect. So, brown mushrooms also require darkness. So I think I'm just going to manually breed this one in here because, again, darkness. And by the time I'm done with this, the sugarcane should also be done. Done leveling the brown mushroom spores, and I'm going to make a small dark room in here where we can grow the various plants that require darkness. So I don't know how many there are. I think I'll make it 3 by 3, I guess. In fact, mostly because I have like infinite room on this farm for plants, right? So yeah, 3 by 3. In fact, I'm gonna make the walls out of dark ethereal glass so I can walk through it. What a concept, huh? This glass would be a pain to autocraft, except that we have the stable ingots now, so we don't have to deal with exploding. Look, it's crafting. It has to be almost pitch dark in here, and I have energy conduits running overhead. So I made some conduit facades, painted them as this dark ethereal glass stuff. I suspect it won't link the connected textures, but it should. Oh no, it does link the connected text. Wait. Does it? No, it doesn't. Never mind. I guess it links to each other, but not to the other ethereal glass. Nonetheless, I think that gets the job done. How dark is it in here? Light level... Light level here. 0. Block light. Perfect. So now I should be able to grow... Start in the corner, I guess. These mushrooms. Oops, that has to be on... mycelium. On second thought, this doesn't seem to be working. I think it's actually this number is a light level. This is light from like torches, sunlight, and total light. But because it's receiving sunlight, it's too bright. So my only suspicion is that these facades are letting light in. I mean, I guess I could try this. Yeah, there we go. I just can't grow plants in the middle row. I could also rerun the tables another way, but whatever. Now it's dark enough that plants are growing. So, let's flip this switch back on. Harvest a couple pieces of these mushrooms and assign them a drawer so that they don't cause our world to crash. I may or may not have over-engineered this farm. Mushrooms aren't compressible, are they? No. Okay. There we go. So this will, where are all my mushrooms? There we go. Any mushrooms that grow there will automatically be sucked up into the drawer. And if I need more, I can just plant another couple mushrooms, but I think that's enough. Anyways, let's also plant our sugarcane, which I expect is not done yet. Alright, let's wait a little bit longer for the sugarcane to finish. The fact that it breeds with only 2 parents makes it a little bit slow. There we go. Sugarcane seeds at 10, 10, 10. So I'll plant these. Because I'm going to need these sooner rather than later, I'm also planting like 3 Alright, so once these spread, I can turn the farm back on. And, well, let's also assign a drawer slot to the sugar canes. On average, I'd say this farm will produce a couple pieces per second, like 2 to 3 per second of both mushrooms and sugar canes, which is plenty. Alright, there we go. And have at it. I also built 16 64K storages, so I can upgrade 4 of our crafting CPUs to be large CPUs. And they're in the laggy part of the base, thus it lags while I work on it. I think the lag comes almost entirely from all this hammering and sifting going on, but as long as that's not rendering, I'm like more or less okay. You know, like over here, I'm definitely not getting 30 FPS, am I? No, I'm getting 40, so it's a little bit more than 30. But then when I get over here, it's like, goodbye frames, 15 FPS. Alright, whatever. Next step is the various mob farming. So I need to farm ghasts. Let me just pull the thing up again. It was 28. Let's just do 30. So mushrooms and sugarcane we're working on already. Ghasts and magma creams. Do I have enough spider eyes to make... No, I barely have enough spider eyes because we're going to have to make 4 of these creative energy cells eventually because it takes 4 creative energy cells to make the tank. So I'm going to also have to do spiders. So ghasts, spiders, and magma creams. Yoo-hoo, magma slime, spawn please. At least I can very easily clear out all the mobs I don't want on the platform. But I need a magma slime to spawn. I've slaughtered an absolutely tremendous number of mobs that have not gotten a magma slime yet. So I can only imagine that either magma slimes don't spawn, or I don't know. Like I checked the wiki and it says that magma slimes spawn anywhere in the nether. Oh, look, a mob's full. But I haven't been able to get one yet. I need exactly one before I can start spawning more. Oh, got one. I guess they're just rare. Don't jump off. Please don't jump off. Thank you. Alright, I was just about to give up, but I was thinking I'm still getting some useful items doing this. Mostly I need a handful of these nether shards, probably about 20-ish, maybe not even that many, to complete the pack, so I figured until I got 20-ish of them, I may as well keep staying in the nether. It looks like my patience was rewarded. Alright, well, I got what I came for, let's get out of here. Alright, now I'm mad. So, if you rewind and watch very closely, when I soul vial that slime, you see a soul vial falling into the void. What happened there was my inventory was full, and I only had the one slot in my inventory, right, which was the empty soul vial. And when I captured the slime, basically it threw away the filled soul vial and picked up a different item. But thankfully a slime spawned immediately afterwards, so I'm no longer mad. But that baby skeleton is wearing a skeleton head. Or a zombie head. Anyways, enough slime shenanigans. I have a magma cube, a spider, and I have a gas soul vial. However, I don't actually want to spawn ghasts directly. I would much rather spawn squids and turn them into ghasts. So I just need one of my various water puddles to spawn me a squid, please. Squid spawn, they're definitely cheaper, and I think they spawn faster than ghast spawn. So, whenever you feel like spawning a squid, water column. Those soul vials, I'll make 3 powered spawners, 1 for spider. Let's just use exact EXP to waste as little as possible. Not that I'm hurting on EXP. Anyways, 1 for magma cubes, and apparently I broke my dark anvil. I don't know if I've ever broken a dark steel anvil before. I'm sure I have. But dark steel anvils last a long time. Alright, anyways, and the last one will be, let's see, 4 squids. I get 30 levels. So squids, if I dip them in witch water, also become ghasts, which is an easier way of spawning ghasts than just directly spawning them. Of these spawners, I think I'll actually turn off repurpose 2 of my existing ones. I don't really need ethereal essences. I mean, I've got plenty, like 70,000+ And I definitely don't need any more void seeds, right? I've got 34,000 of those. So yeah, I'll repurpose these 2 spawners and make a 3rd new one. Boy, oh boy, are ghasts incredibly loud when they're dying. The advantage of spawning, well, one of the many advantages of spawning squids instead of ghasts is that squids only require 1x1 space to spawn in, whereas ghasts require like a 3x3 or 5x5. Hey, don't do that. I apparently shouldn't use Dark Ethereal Glass because mobs can see through it? Why would he attack me? He can't see me. I don't know, whatever, I'm not going to spend much time here. This spawns gas tiers, which I'll just do this. There we go, plenty of room. It's basically making a single drawer for it. And I guess we need room for gunpowder as well. Okay, so that's gas. I'm going to put a sound muffler there for later. That reeing is getting kind of... I'm going to put a sound muffler there now. Much better with the sound mufflers in. So a spawner for gas, a spawner for spiders, and then I'll just tack on one more spawner for magma cubes. We're going through all that work to collect a magma slime. Turns out the drop rate of magma cubes from magma slimes is like awful. From that entire spawn wave, I mean, for everything so far, I've only gotten 17, and I'm killing them right now with my looting 3 weapon, right? That's the equivalent of killing them with a looting 3 spike. I really was killing them with a mob grinder, which kills them without looting. It's like I got 0 slimes off that. I'm gonna try spawning some regular slimes, and hopefully regular slimes perform better, because this is gonna be way too slow. So we might have done all that work to spawn slimes for nothing. Ah, here's a little slime. So slime spawn in slime chunks, 1 in 10 chunks. I looked it up based on my seed. And below Y level 40 in any light level. Anyways, now that I have a slime, we can just set a spawner for it. The rate at which slimes drop slime balls seems much better. Whoopsies. Didn't mean to put a hole in the ground. I think every slime... Please let me fix this, thank you. Every slime, the smallest slimes, yeah, they like almost always drop a slime ball when they die. So, much better. I'm going to see if I can just... It's easier to kill them with the grinder than it is having to like push them over and get them to die to the spike. And this seems to work fine. I think the grinder doesn't use Fortune or like Reaper, but honestly I don't think that's the problem. So I just need to add an item conduit to pull the items from there and stash them away into our drawers. Now that we're spawning in slimes, I'll change out our magma slime ball recipe to preferentially use slime balls instead of coagulated blood. Not that it really matters, because it does have use substitutions on. It'll figure out, like, it'll cascade through on its own. Anyways, let's see. Now if I order 28 of these, it should still say we're missing the same items, but at least the infrastructure is, yeah. Our infrastructure now is in place to generate the slime balls and gas tiers that we need. I'd estimate this farm produces something on the order of like 3,000 slime a minute. Or 3,000 slime an hour, sorry. Which is a little on the slow side, considering that for 30 of these, it takes like 20,000 or 13,000 slime balls. But that's what offline chunk loading is for, right? It'll allow us to... why is explosions happening so close to me? Excuse me? Where did these explosions come from? Whatever. Anyways, yeah, if just leaving this running offline isn't producing enough slime, I do have some backup plans. But for now, it appears we are out of time. So why don't we wrap up here? We'll leave that slime farm and all the other farms running overnight. And tomorrow we'll come back and go ahead and make our first creative energy cell and take things from there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.